Last time on Cryptopolis, we worked on Mechanism. We got through the entire chapter of Mechanism. We'd already kind of started it the previous episode, but there wasn't a lot to it, and everything led us to automating the Certus Quartz Crystal and the Fluix Crystal, which we have over 2,000 of each of those right now. That is so nice. I have taken some out and smelted them into some dust in preparation for today, but I did notice when I logged back into the world here that this was yellow, this was yellow, this one was fine, and this one was yellow. I don't think I actually installed... I did install upgrades, but not enough room. That's fine. 20 FE per tick. This thing does not use a lot. You can see that it is using a bunch of ethylene. The ethylene can't come in here. There's no way to dump excess, nor do I want to dump the excess that comes into these two machines. And realistically, the dumping the excess is just to keep these guys running. So what I had to do was come over here, and I crafted 12 more magmatic dynamos. As you guys can see, we are still net positive with our lava, because I am extracting lava into the creative drawer behind me, or this functional drawer behind me, and you can see that these guys are still pumping lava, no problem. This one is holding steady at 600 millibuckets, but I have lava going into the blast chiller, I have the ender tank is full, and all of these magmatic dynamos are now full. I did see an issue where this right here, these are staying full, so the 50 millibuckets per tick is fine, but this one was at 50 millibuckets per tick as well, so I added an ultimate pipe upgrade, and now everything seems to be going rather well. I think we're probably going to turn this blast chiller off. I don't need any more obsidian. For now, I think 6,000 is going to get us probably for the rest of the pack, but as you can see, these things are using a ton of lava, and they are outputting 100%, producing 480 RF per tick, which if we look at our system, is producing us 10,000 FE per tick. So we are net positive, we're not losing any power, we are storing net positive in the gargantuan storage. That's awesome. The thing about automating so much of this stuff, realistically, I could probably shut down these kerplunking machines. I could shut down these kerplunking machines. Realistically, I could do away with the alternators here and just go magmatic dynamos all the way. This big ol' array is doing exactly what I want it to do, so that's really nice. I could do away with the squeezer. I could do away... I haven't used the arc furnace in quite a while. The crusher. This guy we used in Nature's Aura, but I don't think we're going to use it anymore. And this guy we haven't used since we made the tier 3 lava. So realistically, a lot of things could happen if we wanted to. I don't want to. Nope. Not yet. I am also still running the iterations for the Witch module. We are now at the Superior collection, and we are gaining a decent amount of redstone. We're at 3,000 redstone, so that's really, really good. But today what we're going to do is dive into applied energistics. So we need to get ourselves a charger. Something that's actually really easy to craft. So we will go ahead and do that. And it's going to want us to have some charged Certus quartz. So let's grab the energy pipe. We got our axe. And to be honest with you, we're just going to continue down this line. At least for now. I believe that this is the only applied energistics machine that can actually use... Oh wow, that was quick. That actually uses FE. I think everything else has to run through the controller. That could have changed. I don't know. but we are going to find out. We did get the charged Certus quartz, which is really cool. So I'm going to make a few more of the charged Certus quartz, and then we're going to start diving down into things like quartz glass, which is just Certus quartz dust and glass, quartz fiber, which is, again, another recipe very similar. That's going to get us into the ME glass and the energy acceptor. This is the thing that I was talking about that we need. This is going to take the FE and convert it into applied energistics stuff. Looking through the crafting recipes, I'm glad I made a couple of them because we need some of these formation cores, blank patterns and stuff like that later on. The 1K ME storage component we will need as well, so nice. I didn't think we were going to need too many of these, but I do need one to get started. So looking at this, we can go ahead and make the quartz glass, which we don't need a lot of. I should have just made a stack. Why not? The same thing with the quartz fiber. We might as well make a stack of that. That does get us into the Fluix cable, and it gets us into the energy acceptor, which we can also make. A bunch of these. Gonna need quite a bit of this if we decide that we want to switch over. Energy acceptor. Yep. And now we're kind of stuck. We can't go into the ME drive, the controller, or the crafting table, or the illumination panel, or any of that stuff until we get a little further into some of these things. We need a matter condenser, which we can make. And this thing is going to be very important because we need singularities. Looks to me like we need a 64 or 256K storage component with items being dumped into it. So that is going to be a little while before we get to that, but we have it made. The next thing that it wants us to do is this mysterious cube or the inscriber. The mysterious cube, however, needs to be made in the inscriber, and the inscriber is actually made in the miniaturization crafting, which we need 2 sticky pistons, 6 Fluix blocks, and we need 67 blocks of iron. So iron, we can do that. There's 61 or 64, 67. Fluix, we can do this. As far as the sticky pistons go, these are going to be a little bit tricky because I need 2 pistons, and then we need 2 slime balls. Now, I have them, but the way we got slime balls was actually in the centrifugal separator. I used magma cream and got blaze powder and slime balls. The magma cream we have been getting from right here, taking magma blocks with the unpacking die and making the magma cream. It's the only way we could do it. There is, you know, the loot fabricator for slime, the slime prediction here. But the only way I could find slimes would be through Nature's Aura, and Nature's Aura is quite a craft to go through this, the Altar of Birthing. To get this Spirit of Birthing, you need to breed 2 passive mobs in the Altar of Birthing. And then you have to lay down the right things to spawn the slime, and it's, like I said last episode, it's a process. Sometimes following these are a pain, but luckily we get 6 inscribers, which should be enough. We just gotta throw the charged Certus quartz at it. Nice. Give to me the inscribers, please. Thank you. Awesome. Not 100% sure if these don't work, but I did put the energy acceptor, and then I ran the ME glass cable. It says devices are online, and we made the mysterious cube. This thing is it? Okay, crafting presses are obtained by breaking a mysterious cube. The mysterious cubes are in the center of meteorites, which can be found around the world, blah, blah, blah. We can't do that. So, I've got to break the mysterious cube. Interesting. Did that give me all of them? It gave me the calculation, the logic, the silicone, and the engineering press. Look at that. That is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So now I have all the presses. We have the inscriber. It wants me to make the printed calculation circuits, which is going to be Certus quartz. It's going to be diamonds. It is going to be a silicone. And it is going to be gold. Silicone, even though I have some down here, is made with Certus quartz dust. Let's grab the gold, the diamond. What was the other one? Gold, diamond, and Certus quartz crystals. Yes, my fault. Silicone is made by smelting Certus quartz dust. That's how I got this guy. Smelted a little bit down there. We are going to set these in here. Now, it should be diamonds in the... Oh, I can't do a stack. That's right. So, it should be in the logic press gold. In the engineering press is diamond. In the calculation press is going to be your Certus. And then, of course, the silicone press is... Well, you guessed it. Certus quartz. Now, if we look at these slots here, it says can insert from the bottom, can insert from left, right, back, and front, and then this one, if we were to pull this out, can insert from the top. So if I place hoppers, I should be able to insert my diamonds, and they should be pressed into the engineering circuit. The output slot can hold a stack. I don't know why the input slot can only hold one at a time, and I don't believe... Inscriber, does this have the advanced? No. In older versions of Applied Energistics, there was a add-on mod. And it would allow you to combine like 4 of these inscribers, and then it had an advanced inscriber or something like that. I can't remember. Advanced... Advance. No. But it would allow you to have a stack of items in here and not have to worry about too many things. But we are going to go ahead and take these out since we have the circuits. That is going to get us to making the calculation processor, which is going to be printed silicone, redstone, and the calculation. The engineering one is going to be the same, but with the diamond circuit, and then the logic, of course, is with the gold. So I actually need to make 3 stacks of silicone to have a stack of each one of these processor, which is what I want. So we're going to grab 2 more stacks of Certus quartz. We are going to throw them in here, which this has a nice blue flame, by the way. And then we're going to throw these in the inscriber. This one right here. And now we're going to wait so that we can get all of these. The formation cores are going to use processors as well as Fluix dust and charged Certus quartz. The annihilation are going to use regular quartz and Fluix dust. I am going to go ahead and grab some more Certus since we have 4,000, and I am going to throw these in the crusher right here. And even go ahead and bump this a little bit so that our items smelt super fast. Nice. I wonder, can I bump It looks like I can. It's not extremely fast, but it's going a little bit faster. Well, now that we have all of the things completed, what we can do is we can do this. We can... Crap, I forgot we can only insert one thing at a time, but we can start making the processors. So, we need to insert something from the bottom of these, but that is where I have the power. And the left, right, or front, or back is where everything else is going to go. So for a temporary purpose, what we're going to do is we are going to grab these. We will put the energy acceptor. Hello? Thank you. Right here. I will go ahead and... You know what? This is gonna be easier if we do something like that, I think. Because this way we can do the energy like that. We can get ourselves some more hoppers. I don't think we have an upper, so we're gonna have to use item pipes. And probably some chests. But now what we should be able to do, we only need to do this for these three, just to make these circuits relatively quickly. So what we can do is that, take the wrench and disconnect them like that, take the chests, place them like so, stick our head up in here, and it should be easily extracted, but I think we're gonna need to do something like that, so that they don't connect, and then extract. This is going to have the silicone in it. We are going to have the redstone in all of these. And then in here, we're going to have the printed calculation, the printed, engineering, the printed calculation, and the printed logic circuit. Those should all be here. And they'll stack up, right? We don't need to extract those or do anything with them. Nice. Hopefully doing this and making a bunch of these, we won't have to, you know, do a lot of things here. If we have to make these automated or something along those lines, we can and we will. For the time being, though, let's look at our next things. It wants us to make a formation and annihilation core. I should make a few of these, but I don't know that we need them. So we're just, for now, going to make this, there we go. And one more annihilation core. That gets us into the illumination and the ME terminal. So I'm going to go ahead and bookmark those. And we can start looking at the storage components here, which is really, really nice. One, four. I want to try to make the 64K ME. I don't know if the 256, I didn't mean to bookmark that, is going to be possible. 1 4K, 16K, 64K. There we go. I don't know if the 256K is going to be possible, but for the singularity, we do need a 64K. So I wanna make that to see what's going on, and we will go down this list. So let's look at the illumination panel first. We can make those relatively easy. The ME terminal is also relatively easy to make. I believe we need the crafting terminal. There's a wireless crafting terminal, ME crafting terminal. This is what we are looking at making. And to use this, we've got to go down a whole... Yeah, so here's the ME crafting terminal. We need to make the ME controller. We need to make the ME drive. They all should be things that are very easy to make. The controller requires skystone block? And skystone is scoria. Okay. This is going to be the first time I think we've actually used a scoria. Since we've made these bricks here, I used quite a bit of it back then. So let's go ahead and make some scoria. I think... yeah. Perfect. Quick little crush and quick little craft and quick little smelt. We have the ME controller and now the ME drive. Something very, very easy for us to set up. I don't think... yeah, I don't know that we can do anything else differently with this. The controller can sit here. The disk drive can sit anywhere on the system. And, of course, the crafting terminal can as well. There's nothing in here. It is pretty neat, though. I believe... if we get some black cable, does this change... thought it did. I thought it changed the color depending upon what you had this on. Doesn't look like it, which is fine. Got a little ways to go before we're ready for that stuff anyway. So let's go ahead and put these away. And it's time for us to make a bunch of storage components. So 64K needs a 316K. The 16K needs a 4K. And the 4K are going to need a 1K. So, if we get our calculators out and we want one 64K, that means we need 3 16Ks. We need 3 4Ks, so we need 9 4K times 3 more means we're going to need 27 of these guys right here. If my math is correct, let's see. 27. Now, for the quest, I'm also going to need to make the 1K stuff. And I don't know if we can do this. And then can we... Yes. You shift right click and take that out, no problem. So the 4K should be the rest of these. We should then have 9 of them, which we do. We should be able to get that. We should be able to shift click that. Then we should go to the 16K, which should give us 3 of those. We should then be able to do this. We should be able to shift click that out and then shift those in, and now we should be able to make the 64K and make the 64K component or item storage. Nice. So the matter condenser is the reason that we have this 64K thing, and I want to see... So we need 256,000 items. Huh. With this setup right here to get singularities. Okay, perfect. I don't know if this is going to need the stuff, but as it sits right now, I'm really... We could really do up some potatoes. Yeah. And we can actually take these even a step further if we wanted to, because the botany pots, we are running the elite botany pots. We could run the ultimate, and even if we wanted to... Nope. Never mind. I thought this was a regular golden apple, but we can't do the creative ones. We have the block of netherite. But we can do this because I can easily craft up 5 nether stars. And so if I were to break each and every one of these, put these into the system and go like this... We could easily do this. And start cranking out some potatoes. And I want potatoes to go in here, of course. But I want potatoes to go in here as well. And you can see we're starting to maximize the potatoes. So the botany pots, I have 1 more elite, and I have 8 of these. If I wanted to, what we could do... it's probably going to ruin what I just did, but it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. Drawer. I'm going to put a drawer here, 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 here. We are then going to go like this. We are going to take that like that. We will do this. And then we will get 5 more elite botany pots. We will craft up 5 more of these nether stars. We will do that. We will grab farmland, which we only have 1. We will grab dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will grab a tool. We will grab some potatoes, which we have plenty of. We will grab our wrench once again. Did I put it in the system? Did. And we should be able to just boop, 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 and boop. And this should be... most of my potatoes should be going into here. Like I said, I still want a little bit of potatoes to go in here. And it looks like they're coming in relatively quickly, which is nice. I mean, I've got 2,000 potatoes. And we have... what do we have? 5,000 Fluix crystals. I think, honestly, if we were to shut the system down, I think we would be fine. If we were to turn off the water to this system, like that, and just let this burn out, we're fine. And so with that, we are going to take all of the potatoes out of here and place them in here. I think we're going to try to upgrade to the applied energistics. So I have the controller here, and I've torn down the resource generators, and I've torn down a little bit of the stuff. This thing is going to get backed up super quick, by the way. But it's fine. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a storage drive. And I have no access to my system at the moment. The storage drive can go here. The wireless access point is going to go underneath. We need the energy acceptor right there. And that is going to take a... you know what? That's going to take a flux point, which I am going to steal from right here. That's on my network. The controller is hooked up. This can have a disk in it, and if I am correct, we need to link this guy. Device not linked, device not linked. Attached to external storage, like items and fluid. Now I think we're gonna want to move the energy acceptor. I don't know why. Well, I had to look it up, let's be honest. I had no idea. I forgot that we needed the security terminal for the wireless crafting. And it is terribly, terribly, terribly out of range. The controller itself, we will talk about momentarily. There's channels. I don't know if channels are deactivated in this pack or not, but typically you can only get like 4 or 8 channels a piece. So hopefully we don't have any issues. But this thing doesn't reach very far. Yeah, see, wireless is out of range already. So there's that. What I do want to do, though, however, is we have linked the storage. Right, we've got a storage bus there, device online. I think I need to move the disk drive. So that we can have the storage bus on here. We can see this. And then we will have this as well with this in it. And now I should be able to see all of this. Sort by name, sort by number of items. I want that. I guess that really doesn't matter. Shouldn't. Now, what I should be able to do now is I should be able to set the... I think this can actually accept items in. The import bus is going to go on this guy right here. This guy is completely full. I want to disconnect this for a moment. I can still access all of the things here. I want to disconnect this as well. And then I want to hook up that. Now this thing is nowhere near fast enough. That sucks. Oh no. Looks like I hit the caps lock on the keyboard. That's fine. Aha. Overflow destruction card, fuzzy card, acceleration card. That is what we need. So we should be able to make an advanced card. Let's go ahead and make 2 sets of those, and then it should be the acceleration card. I don't know how many of these, so we can put in that many. I think there is like a stack card too. Crafting card, equal distribution, energy. Basic card, redstone card, a capacity card. Fuzzy. Acceleration, inverter, crafting, equal distribution, and energy card. I think that I need this guy. And then if we place in the acceleration cards, it's catching up. Okay. So that is importing items into the system very, very nicely. What I need to do is probably move this. There we go. Those items are in. And we should set the priority to the storage bus to something high, so that it tries to go in there first. Then we can place down our ME drive, which I don't know. If I can do this, and then we will set the... Doesn't look like we can set the priority, but I want to set this low. This priority should be high, this priority should be low. And what I need to do now is actually go in here to my options, go into the keys, and this guy right here, we're just going to unbind it. And now we have this, which is very nice. Now what I should be able to do, it won't let me. Export bus. Is it a storage? Maybe I need a storage bus. Fine Energistics is not very easy to use, but we did get it all hooked up. We have some of our storage disks are completely full and some of them have barely any things. I have 2 storage disks that have room. The problem with these is the bytes, it only allows 63 types of items and then 65,000, so what is that, 10,000 of each or 1,000 of each type, my fault. So yeah, that's all we can do, but it does clean up the monstrosity of chests that were here before. Now, another thing that we can do is I can move this right here. Should be able to move this right here. And should be able to clean this up a little bit better if we place the storage bus there and the storage bus there. That takes this offline. That's crazy. It's like this thing loses power with the storage bus on it. Maybe I don't need... Let me pull smooth. Can I just put that in? Okay. Maybe I don't need that on there, but like I said, it's not 100% user-friendly. And the one thing that sucks is you guys saw that our range was very, very limited on how far we could go. So what I needed to do was I needed a range booster. Now you can put in some of these wireless boosters and they will give you a little bit of distance. I actually have one in here. If we go ahead and take the infinity out, we have 16 meters. This goes up 17 meters. It's not very far to add these in. The infinity range booster is 4 wireless boosters, 2 Eyes of Ender, a nether star, and 3 netherite ingots. So now we can use this anywhere. I'm pretty sure we can use it in the overworld. Nope. Nope. And I don't know if there is a dimensional card. I'll be right back. Okay, dimensional card installed. We should be able to... Hold on. Yep, we can use it in the nether. Now we should be able to use it in the overworld. Yeah, that's much, much better. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, AE2, not as good as the simple storage network. As you can see, very, very powerful mod to get very early game. Now, the only quest that we haven't completed in the AE2 lineup is the Singularity. We have crafted everything else that it wanted us to get into. We did change our system into AE2, and what is nice, if we wanted to, we could get into crafting with applied energistics with these crafting units and these co-processing units. And then there is the molecular assemblers that we would need as well. Molecular. There we go. And we could do some auto crafting, and we could do all kinds of stuff. I don't think we're actually going to need to do it in this mod pack, so yeah. We're not. We are still waiting on a singularity. We have 68,000 out of 256,000. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go, you know, off to bed, off to work, and leave this system running. We will definitely collect a bunch of stuff. I did shut this system down for now. I don't think we need more than 5,000 Certus quartz or anything else to get us through to the end of the pack. So we're going to go AFK essentially for this evening and probably tomorrow while we're at work. Next time we'll come back and hopefully we will have not only the singularity to complete this quest, but we will also have the 24 singularities that we need to complete this quest here. That's a lot of singularities. Let's can we? No. This is too dang difficult. 256,000 times 24 singularities. That is 6,144,000 items that we're gonna need. This has only been going for like a little bit, so it's doable. We could set up more potatoes as well. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know the routine. Leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Be sure to check the description for all the ways you can follow me. Like I said, we're getting towards the end of the pack. We've got Powa next episode. We're going to start diving into that and then finish out the chapter challenges and start our journey to the very end of the pack. Only a couple more episodes to go. I'm excited and sad at the same time because I am enjoying this pack ever so much. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well, and I will see you on the next one.